Welcome to Fredo's Football Talk. I'm your host, Fredo. Today we got the whole crew in the building today in the studio. We got that boy DC, Jerron, and Steven in the back running everything like always. But what's up, DC? What's up, Jerron? How y'all boys doing today, man?
I'm doing good, Fredo, man. How about yourself?
Man, just right here, man. Like one more week to free agency coming up, man. Excited. We heard some news already. People being released. Some players might get franchise tag. But yeah, man. How about you, my boy Jay?
This is my favorite time of the year.
Yeah.
Team building. I love team building, so I'm like a kid in the candy shop right now, to be honest.
Yeah, absolutely, man. This is like the business side right here of the football world that people really don't like to invest time, but feel football head like we are. Always like to see who's being released, who might get franchise tag. That's very interesting right there, man, because that really lets you know right there that what teams are desperate in need to make cap space and what teams are willing to let go of some certain players, some stars for sure. So we don't know if some players might sit because some players don't like the franchise tag to be tagged on them, because that right there lets them know that the team's not fully committed on them. Well, that's why at least I think.
Right.
So when you hear the franchise tag, guys, so what do y'all think, DC? Well, so when you hear a franchise tag being tagged on someone, how do you feel like that makes a player pursue?
This time of year you have to be on the other side. You have to put your GM hat on and look at it from the team ownership perspective. A lot of fans get upset when they see some of their favorite players get cut, but they have to understand that the business side of it, which is exactly what it is. The franchise tag, for some people it's worth it, for some people it's not. And you'll see guys that get tagged and be like, I can't believe he's going to get paid that kind of money. But that's better than versus a long-term deal.
Yeah.
Some guys, you just need to prove it one more time.
Yeah.
So I can make sure that this money I'm going to give you 5 years down the road will be worth it. You came out, you had one hot year, all of a sudden you want this 5-year deal. And that may be just a fluke.
Yeah.
And I'm stuck with that guaranteed money. So, but yeah, it's a good time of the year, man. We get to look at it from the other side versus just going over stats or who scored the most touchdowns in the last week or whatever. But yeah, this is the other side of it that most people really don't pay much attention to. They just see a name on the bottom of the screen. He's got cut of this. Yeah. And they just go off of that. But yeah, I like this time of year too.
So how about you, Jerron? So how do you feel about the whole concept of the free agency, the whole prospect of it, the whole process, going through it? Imagine if you're a player, man. It's like, hey, man, we're going to tag you. Yeah. How would you feel about that, man?
As a player, I would hate it. Just the fact that I don't have a guarantee after this year. Yeah. But as a GM or a fan, I have a love-hate relationship with it, because when you're building your team, you're always looking at the free agents. So last week we talked about Deron Payne. First thing they did, franchise. I'm like, well, it's good for them because they get another year to try to see what he's got, so he can earn another contract, and then they can negotiate a contract. But for all the other 31 other teams, that's a name off the board where he's just like, hey, he could have put me over the top. Yeah. And who knows if he wants to be in Washington. He may not even want to be there. Right. Yeah. But they have the rights to him. But when it's your team, you kind of you're like, hey,
yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. He's staying here. Don't worry about get his name out the get his name out the news. But overall, it's a love-hate relationship. It just depends on where you are or who you are. The player, sure, he hates it. Yeah. The team who has his rights, they love it. Every other team hates it. So it's just it's in the middle. For me, I would take the franchise tag away. Hey, you either sign this guy or he walks. Yeah. Take all franchises away. I don't care who you are. We had to franchise Dak Prescott. He could have walked. That's fine. That's the game. Like it's a little bit of a cheat code to try to retain your property. And as a capitalist, I'm like, hey, nah, you either pay the right money or not.
Yeah. You mentioned a guy like Payne. He's going to be the prime example of a guy that you may have been better off going ahead and sign him right now.
Yeah.
He might come out and just explode this year. Then you're going to be like, he wants this much money now.
Yeah.
When you had opportunities to go ahead and get that out of the way for a lesser amount.
Yeah.
Sometimes the team get caught with the pants down like that, and then it comes back and bite them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
So all right, so can a franchise tag be tagged on a player twice?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
But the price goes up for the team every time.
Yep.
Yeah.
It goes higher and higher.
That's the Kirk Cousins.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
They kept franchising him, and he was making top of the league money every time they franchised him.
Yeah.
And eventually, they let him go to Minnesota.
Yeah.
So,
And I feel like Kirk Cousins has gotten some rich deals ever since he's been with the Redskins. I mean, the Redskins / Commanders.
Redskins back then.
If you go back and look at probably the top 10 within the last 5 years, he's in there somewhere.
Yeah.
As far as quarterbacks money made, he's in there.
Yeah.
And ain't got nothing to show for it.
Nothing. Like he barely gets in the playoffs and might win a game, but you'd be lucky if he wins too.
He's just enough.
Yeah.
He's just good enough to
Yes.
keep a job.
Yeah. He ain't bad, but he ain't too good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, today in this episode, guys, we're gonna talk about a little bit of we're gonna do our own Fredo's football talk here, a little mock draft.
Mm-hmm.
So if y'all don't know already, I'm a Texans fan. Jerron's a Cowboy fan, and DC is a Titans fan. So we're gonna go only to the first round. We ain't gonna do the whole 7 rounds, but we're gonna see what players we're gonna pick. So everybody in this table knows who I'm all gonna pick, but I'm kind of interested who DC and Jerron's gonna pick.
Look,
What? So,
look, I don't know. So how we doing it? Are you picking for your team, or are we the GMs for each team?
well, I thought that was a concept. Like, we're the GMs of each team.
Okay.
Or how were you planning on doing it?
I would like to do, hey, for each pick, we're the 3-headed monster.
Okay.
We're the 3-headed monster, the Texans, Titans.
So it's a group.
As a group.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right,
we just
okay.
go, and then we can kind of
All right.
discuss, maybe argue a little bit.
Okay, all right. So all of us could be the GMs for these 3 teams. All right, then. All right, cool. This will be interesting right here. And also today we have Jerron has some scouting that he did over the weekend, over the combine. That's more his end right there. He's more the analysis on these rookies coming up right here to see what potential, how they did. But Jerron got his own grades to see how they did. So I'm interested in that. And that being said, Jerron, I'm gonna let you take the mic, man, and go ahead and tell us what you think about this combine over the weekend.
Combine. All right. It was a real good combine. I was glued to it. One year I want to go, especially if they move it to Frisco. I want to go. Yeah. So a couple winners.
Hold on. So would you want the combine to stay in Indianapolis, or would you want them to go city to city every year?
It's crazy because everybody who talks about the combine who goes, they don't want it anywhere else. Mm-hmm. But I think over there in Frisco, Texas, Jerry Jones made a facility that would be perfect for it. So the Star, if nobody knows this, it's like a huge facility. It's like a little city in itself. Mm-hmm. So they got the Omni Hotel where the players could stay. They've got their own practice facility where they can hold the combine, and then they got medical. So it's not as vast as Indianapolis will be. Yeah. But you'll be in Frisco, Texas. It won't be. It will be good weather, and it's top-notch facilities. It's just not a whole city to yourself. Yeah. Because when the combine goes, they shut it down, and it's an NFL town. Yeah. You can have all of Frisco to yourself. It'll just be more compact. But I would like to see like maybe a year to try it, see how the reviews go, and then you can always fall back on Indianapolis because they'll always take it.
Yeah, I think that's coming. I think they got 2 years left in Indy as far as contract-wise.
Right.
And just like Jerron was saying, they said Frisco is set up for that.
Mm-hmm.
You got the medical facilities, the hotel, everything right there in walking distance.
Yep.
And that's why it's been in Indy all this time. It's not spread out. Everything's walking distance. Yeah. But the problem, like you said, the weather. You got to walk through underground tunnels that connect those different buildings. Yeah. But here you don't have to deal with that. But I'm thinking after just 2 years, you can best believe Jerry Jones is going to rotate.
They're going to
rotate.
He's going to get something. Yeah. He's either going to get the draft or he's going to get the combine.
It's just another
They
way.
may get them both.
Just another,
right.
Yeah, just another way. Jerry Jones. As much people don't like him, I admire the way how he markets his brand. That's one thing I will give him credit.
Mm-hmm.
When he bought that team, like the team was like so basic.
Yes.
But as soon as he bought it, he was making deals with corporations.
Mm-hmm.
And the way he brands it, man, that's why that's the most top recognized franchise in the world.
Yes.
So credits to him, man. He's taking that franchise and made that star into a well-known world brand right there.
Yeah, and he just keeps evolving with it.
Yeah,
And what I've noticed lately, one of the main things he's done is he got Stephen A. Smith involved. Yeah. When he invites Stephen A., he knows those numbers.
Yep.
It's going to skyrocket.
Yep.
Stephen A. get on there talking all that hate about the Cowboys. He knows people are watching that.
Yeah.
And when he invited Stephen A. at the beginning of the year up to the facilities, and they did the First Take show in his facilities, and the people come out and they meet and greet, and of course the numbers on TV. Yeah. But he's going to make money, man.
Good or bad, publicity is good publicity.
Oh yeah,
he don't care.
Man, he don't care.
He don't care at all.
Yeah,
because he know people are going to tune in.
Absolutely.
Either you love or you hate the Cowboys. They're going to tune in.
It's a split 50-50.
And everywhere in the country,
you
got even outside the country, you got Cowboy fans.
Yes,
you got a lot of them, man. But my bad, Jay, man.
It's all
my
good.
bad, man.
So I'm gonna go through a couple winners. First and foremost, the ultimate winner, Anthony Richardson. Mm-hmm. This dude came and blew up the combine. Like, he's the greatest physical specimen at quarterback we've ever seen. Yeah. Like, Cam Newton and him are neck and neck until this dude ran 4.440, 4.4340, and then it's like there's nothing you can do. He's 6'4" and 1/4, 244 pounds. He ran a 4.4340, broad jumped a 10.9, and he verticaled a 40.5-inch vertical, which is there's not another like. If he was Myles Garrett, that's like a Myles Garrett workout. Cam Newton was 6'5", so 6'4" versus 6'5". Cam Newton was 248. He ran a 4.6. He broad jumped 10.6, and then he vertical 35 inches. Compared to what Anthony Richardson did, is ridiculous. Yeah. Man, like, he looked like a defensive end out there. So he was like the big winner. His arm is great, and he was a little more accurate at the passing than I thought. I thought he would be ridiculous, because I remember when Cam Newton did it, he looked terrible in the passing drills, but he still went overall number one. Nolan Smith, edge rusher for the Bulldogs. Mm-hmm. He came in 4.39 40, 41.5-inch vertical, which is ridiculous, and 10 and 8 inches, 10-foot 8-inch broad jump. Basically, he's Hassan Reddick all over again. Like he compares to Hassan Reddick was 6'1.5", he's 6'2" and 1/4. Hassan Reddick was 237. He's 238. Identical. Like, he's basically Hassan Reddick, just not as polished coming out. So he's definitely helped himself become a high first-round pick. And then, Fredo, you should be interested in this.
What's up, bro?
Bryce Young came in at 5'10", 1/8, 204 pounds, 30-inch arms, 9 3/4 hand size.
9 3/4.
Yep, that is almost identical to Kyler Murray. So, look, we got to talk about it. You've got the second pick, most likely good odds of the first overall quarterback. Unless somebody trades up, which most likely it might happen. Y'all might have to trade up to get him. So think of how you see Kyler Murray on Sundays.
Yeah.
Like the stature of Kyler Murray. They don't play they play similar, but not exactly the same. How do you feel about somebody that size being your quarterback?
I mean, look, all right. So to me, I'm gonna put the personality aspect aside.
Oh yeah, different personalities. Yeah.
So all right. So a stature like that does not bother me whatsoever. When Kyler Murray plays, man, when he's on point, man, like he can make some good throws and he can get away from the pocket easily. That does not bother me, man. But I feel like this is when the added like the personality aspect comes into it. I feel like Kyler Murray is more about let me do something and trying to make this great. I feel like with Bryce Young, I feel like he will make a smarter decision. He wouldn't be afraid to do his little check downs, or it just might take 5-7 yard pass. I feel like Murray once he does step out the pocket, I think he's trying to makes it all about that high flash play, you know, and with that comes a good and bad. Sometimes I feel like even Deshaun tried to do that. Like he tried to do too much at one time as well. But either you take that or you take away Deshaun Watson. You know, when he was here in Houston, there was one thing I kind of hate and loved about Deshaun, because you were like, oh no, something bad's about to really happen or something good is about to happen. You know, so I feel like even Deshaun. You know, Deshaun was what? He's 6'1". Something like right?
Yeah,
it was like
6'2".
Yeah. And but I feel like Deshaun when he came in, he was more in the thinner side as well. He was like not even 210.
Yeah, he was thin.
You know, so I feel like, man, like he's 5'10" officially right here.
Yeah.
I really don't feel like that will bother me. You know, and also I feel like our offensive line has improved since Deshaun has left, not significantly, but it has improved more to the better side. But I feel like if once we get a center and another guard, I feel like we should be all right.
Y'all
So
would have a good offensive line then, like a real good.
Yeah. So
the tackles are good.
So it wouldn't bother me. And then top of that, the offense that we have already here in Houston with the Shanahan-Kubiak offense, I think that right there will eliminate him not to get hit. And plus, he's a little bit mobile.
Yeah.
You know, if Matt Schaub he thrived in that offense, you know what I'm saying? I can only imagine what the type of development he can do outside the pocket with that offense. Sheesh.
Yeah.
Now, the only thing is he weighed in at 204.
Yeah.
Today he don't weigh that.
Yeah.
Now he get on the scale today, he don't weigh that.
He went and took a dump, and now he's at 195. Like he really did not weigh that.
He had some Taco Bell before he weighed in.
Yeah.
You know, like I saw an image of him next to a tight end.
Yeah.
I saw that, man.
Yeah.
I get it, man. Yeah, like you have this tight end. He's like freaking 6'4", 6'5".
Yeah.
Walking next to him, he looked like a DC. I saw you posted up that he looks like a ball boy.
He does look like a trainer or something. He does look like that.
He looks like a coach's kid. I know. I get it, bro. But
because even at the combine, he was in sweats and he looked like a high schooler next to
with his backpack on.
Yeah, CJ Stroud and Anthony Richardson. He was just like, "Hey guys, I'm just here."
But you know, man, but it's all about heart, bro. And
I think he's got it.
Yeah, he's got it, bro. But who knows, man? I'm pretty sure, man, if Kyler Murray character was better, bro, he wouldn't be so hard to work with or coach up with, you know?
Yeah. He's already set in his ways, and when you make the comparisons, Murray he don't mind looking to run.
Yeah,
you know, but Bryce he's looking to pass first.
Yep.
He can run when need, but like you said, when he's standing by that tight end, how small he look. But guess what happened when you in the pass play? All your offensive linemen, they start standing up the block.
Yeah.
And then you can't see nothing.
Yeah.
Yep.
You'll never complete a pass over the middle because you can't see that guy. So they're going to have to put in a lot of that shotgun, pistol stuff, and some rollout stuff for him. But as far as playing the game, he's good. He's the best quarterback as far as throwing and reading and all that stuff. But the size at some point, if you don't have the right OC, can't catch up to you.
And that's where Fredo made the point. He'll be in a perfect offense.
Yep.
They'll be able to roll him out. They'll be able to get a lot of play action. So a lot of stuff opens up. Big windows open when you play action. So those big ass linebackers ain't gonna be they ain't gonna be as tall once they running up to the line of scrimmage. So yeah, I wanted to talk to you about that. Another name, I fell in love with Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Yep.
I kind of fell off of him this year. I hamstring injury scared me.
Yeah.
He missed his whole year. He only played 3 games. He was gonna run slow, so he didn't run a 40 at the combine.
Yes.
But his 3-cone was 6.5 seconds. 3-cone. He had a 3.93 shuttle. It's crazy. So let me make sure those are right numbers.
And that's the thing about it. You don't always have to be the fastest receiver. As long as you got quick feet and you can run good routes, you'll be able to get open. And, a lot of those guys, you look at the 40 time and be like, man, this guy can go, but his route running is just terrible. He can't run nothing but a go route. And
no, they're different.
And a lot of those guys, they got swivel hips and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they, like you said, a 3-cone. That's a big deal.
So
that is a big deal.
So he had the fastest 3-cone out of anybody at the combine.
Yep.
His routes were crazy. Like they did a little whip route, which it looked like Cooper Kupp. So that's who I'm going with as a comp. Like Cooper Kupp ran a 4.6.
Yeah, slow.
He was slow, and I wrote him off because I like Cooper Kupp watching his tape, but I was like, 4.6, you can't do it. Then I saw the white boy play, and I was like, oh, man, come on. I was all wrong. So I'm going to go with him being a Cooper Kupp type, inside, sometimes outside. Man, I wish he would last to 26. Ain't no way.
No.
Ain't no way. He's going top 14.
And now he may be the first receiver gone after the workout this weekend. He may be the one that goes
that workout
first.
Was ridiculous. Yeah. And then Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave both said he's better than them.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
So that was that was my favorite receiver, my favorite cornerback, Christian Gonzalez, top 10 pick. The dude balled out. I'm gonna go through these kind of quick. Losers, Keyshawn Boutte
LSU.
For LSU.
Yeah,
he's not it.
Yeah,
he ran a 4.5. Then he ran a 4.6, 29-inch vertical, 9.10 broad. He was supposed to be the next great. Like he was supposed to be not Jamar Chase, but he was supposed to be like the lineage of Jamar Chase or Odell Beckham.
And keep it going.
Right.
And it stopped right there.
And it stopped.
Yeah.
It stopped because he's not it. I was a little moving on, I was a little disappointed in Jordan Addison.
Yes.
I thought he was gonna be so he came in at 5'11", 171, and he ran a 4.49. That's not what I was expecting. I was expecting explosive. I was expecting 4.35. But I got to go back and watch his tape. He's kind of falling for me.
Yeah.
But those are a couple quick winners and losers. I just want to go through that. But overall, the combine was exciting. I loved every second.
Yeah. Okay. And with that Anthony Richardson deal, I think with that performance, he's going to take some of the pressure off as far as people trying to trade up. So all of a sudden now you put 4 quarterbacks. Mm-hmm. At first we were talking about 3 quarterbacks. Yeah. Now you put 4 quarterbacks within the top 6 or whatever. So that's going to probably take some of that stuff off as far as Chicago, what you want to do now. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I may not have to jump as far to get one of these guys now. The team that hated us the most was the Bears. That took a little bit of icing off the cake for them with him there. And he put up some hellified numbers.
Yeah,
but,
crazy.
We know for sure when they compare him and Cam, but we know Cam can play football. Yeah. He won the championship. He was the Heisman. Mm-hmm. We've seen him do it on the field, but we don't have the on the field stuff for Richardson yet. But all the measurements in the combine, he knocked it out the park. Yeah. So there's going to be some team going to step up, and I hope whoever does it is committed to making offense work around him. Don't put him in an offense that he can't operate. When you draft him, we changing our offense to fit him. We ain't going to go to the Lamar Jackson extreme like Baltimore did, but we're going to put some receivers around him and let him operate in something that he's going to be comfortable with. Yeah. And that'll be the key to the whole thing, because if not, you just blown that whole draft pick. Yeah.
To me, the only team that can do it is Detroit. Yeah. That's the only team I can see a fit, because he will sit and he'll be sprinkled in,
Yep.
but they're not going to ask him to start. And he needs to sit. He needs to sit.
That's the perfect. It was Detroit or Seattle.
Detroit or Seattle.
Yeah,
that'd
be the perfect spot for him.
Yeah.
He could
And
sit
now
back and watch.
I'm kind of with you now.
Yeah.
Seattle.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I kind of changed my tune.
They re-upped on the receiver, then they got a young running back, and the defense coming along. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I changed my tune. Seattle, he could turn them into a Super Bowl
instantly.
If he develops. He could turn them into a Super Bowl contender. Yeah. That dude. If Jalen Hurts can do it,
yes.
Yeah. The thing we got to figure out is Jalen Hurts worked on his mechanics.
Yep.
And he became a better passer. This dude's got to. He's already
ahead. What Jalen Hurts wasn't?
No.
He's raw. He's still raw.
He's still raw.
Like I don't know if he knows what he's doing in the pocket. He's got elite pocket movement, but when his footwork to throw the ball is terrible.
Terrible, yeah.
It's terrible. He misses a lot. So he's got more work.
When you mention footwork, but see, that's correctable.
That's
that
right.
stuff is easily correctable. Right. So he should be okay with the right coach. Pete Carroll can do it.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you, Kraft. Like, let's go Seattle.
Yep.
Get that boy.
Oh yeah. All right. So you got any more, Jerron? What about tight ends, man? Like, so what you think of anything more with the tight end class?
I like the tight ends. There's another cat I fell in love with, Luke Musgrave from Oregon State. Mm-hmm. He looked like Travis Kelce.
Really?
He's not as thick.
Yeah.
He's not as polished, but physically, he looked like Travis Kelce. He plays like Travis Kelce. I did a mock draft myself, and I put him to the Cowboys. That he might be worth a first round tight end. I like him a lot.
It's something in this draft.
Yeah, there's a Dalton Kincaid. He didn't work out.
That's the Utah kid.
The Utah. Yes. He's the best in the draft, but he didn't work out for some reason. But he measured in at 6'3.5", 245, 10-inch hands, 32-inch arms, 32 and 5/8-inch arms. Like, he's a beast. He's a beast. So, but he of course he didn't work out. Who else? Trying to see any other standouts real quick. We could get off of it, but it was like I said, it was entertaining.
Yeah. All right. So, anything more on your combine report, Jerron?
The biggest shocker. What do you think about the Jalen Carter news?
So let's jump into that. Let's talk about that. So, it was around mid-January. He got in an accident involving a car. Well, supposedly they were assumingly they were racing, and one lost control. Unfortunately, 2 people lives were lost, and I want to say it was a teammate,
right?
Coaching staff, and some staff members also in the car. So in total, 4 people in that one car, and so allegedly they're saying that Carter was a part of it, and that he was the cause of that accident, and he left the scene. He left the scene, and he supposedly came back to check up on him, and I guess the people in the car that got raped, they informed the police that he was the cause of it. So he was arrested. Yeah.
He had an arrest warrant for reckless driving, racing, and it like you said, it was January 15th. That's after
a week after the championship game.
Week after the championship game. Yeah. So I'm sure they were still riding high, celebrating, and it's really unfortunate how that went down.
Yeah. So this right here, man, like I feel like this right here is going to affect his draft capital a lot. You know, off screen we were talking about he might even slide to the 10s now. He went from potentially being top 4 or 5 picked. I don't know whether the team will be willing to, you know, deal with a character like this. Just the fact that he left the scene and fled, you know, it's like, I understand maybe he was scared. It feels like a scene from Your Honor, to be honest with you. You know, like, you know, but
and then he lied to cops.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's
what I'm saying.
That's another thing.
Go ahead.
For what I'm hearing is the guy who passed away that was driving another teammate, I heard he was double the limit. Alcohol.
Oh, yeah.
So that's what allegedly. So my thinking is this. He was probably drunk too. But he couldn't stay at the scene and take that chance of that breathalyzer. So he just left and waited to cool down and come back. And if he had to blow, it'd be the next day or something like that. That's my thinking of it, because they said the guy who passed away was over the limit of the alcohol. So, and I'm thinking Carter may have had some alcohol in him too. And then he just left the scene. He didn't want to be there with alcohol in the system after that happened. Because that's failure to render aid. That's all kind of charges. Like when you do that type of stuff. Like you're saying, you lied to the cops too. But as far as this draft stock, I think he won't go no further than 10. I think he'll still be a top 10. But as a team, you still got to stop and think about these character issues, man.
Exactly.
As a Titans fan, we went through the same thing with Isaiah Wilson a couple of years ago. First round, never played a game. Never played a game. A first round pick wasted. Ended up going to the Dolphins. Never played with them either. This guy's supposed to be at practice. He all on Instagram live while they in practice. He out in the cars hanging out the sunroof videos. You know, some of these guys, they just don't get it, man. They got all the talent in the world, but they just don't get it for some reason. You
know, like I said, there's more character issues right here. Just the fact that he didn't hesitate. I mean, like that was a teammate of mine. You know, a friend of mine, especially, as I would stay by his side and do as much as possible. That right there, man, shows you're a coward. You like selfish, and you're afraid to take on responsibility if it's your fault or not your fault. Stay there, and you know that's unhuman right there, man. You know, you're just looking for yourself. Honestly, would you want a teammate like that next to you? You know what I'm saying?
I guarantee the first thing he thought about was his draft status.
He's
like, oh man, this is gonna cost me millions of dollars.
Absolutely.
And instead of rendering aid, like you said, or just fessing up, he thought about his draft status and he left.
I think it'd be easier for take a blame right then and there and take it than you know what, he made a mistake and he's taking action of it. You know, people were like, you know what, I could work with that. You know, but the fact that you ran and you trying to hide from that, you know, and then on top of that, and you stood up and lied about it, bro.
But you know, Fredo, with that, if they said he's the cause, you can't stay there if you got alcohol in your system. And then the charge become vehicular manslaughter. And that's a whole other story right there. Then you're talking about prison time. So I'm sure there's going to be some civil suits come out of this. Anyway, once he gets that fresh check, it's going to be gone. The two people who passed away, if they choose to pursue that, there's going to be some type of civil action that comes in. I mean, that's why he left, because, you know, manslaughter versus the two misdemeanors he got, that's big, man. But on the big scale, like you say, it's cowardly. But I still see why he did it. I ain't saying it's right, but I got an idea.
His reasons.
I see why he did it.
Absolutely.
And that's why I kind of think he might fall a little further than everybody thinks, just because that's a hell of a character concern. Like, it's a big red tag saying, hey, selfishness, bad decision making. He's had other things go on during his Georgia career too. So it's kind of like a string of just bad decisions.
So it was just it was bound to happen, basically.
Well, not this, but something was going to come out.
Because Todd McShay talked about this months ago. And everybody tried to kill him about it. Talking about he's just trying to knock the guy and all this stuff. He's been had character issues. This ain't new. And they've been knowing about it. But when McShay brought it to the light, nobody wanted to talk about it. He was the bad guy. Now he put himself in a position where the world can see it.
Yeah, absolutely. Unfortunately, two lives were lost about this, and I feel like I'm not putting this all in Jalen Carter, because other people should have recognized, hey, the guy behind the wheel ain't good neither,
right?
So I feel like everybody had their part in it. It just Jalen is going to be the main target on this because he's the big star.
He's the biggest name,
right.
yeah. You're always going to get in the headlines.
Yeah, and that's why in past episode I've mentioned this. When you have status like this, you have to have the right people that have your back and say, "Hey, man, don't do that, man." And say, "Hey, man, you know what? Not right now." You know, you should have some people that going to take care of you, man. But if you have teammates and for some reason, I'm trying to figure out why staff members are hanging out with players.
Yeah, I didn't get that part either.
You know, like maybe they're close to the same age, maybe.
Yeah, I think they are close to the same age.
Yeah, so you know, but like you know, when I think about staff member, I think about someone older, like like someone like 15 years older than him, and you know they should know better if that is the case. But I don't have the information right here, but you know, but someone has to be the smart one and say, you know what, this ain't good, man. We should just you know stay where we are, call an Uber, call somebody to drive us around. But
why are we drunk racing?
Yeah. I mean, like people getting accidents and you know just racing regularly, man. Man, the outcome is always horrible, man. Unfortunately, man. But yeah, I mean, now he is in that position he is now, and it's going to cost him.
It's going to cost him millions.
Yeah, millions, and potentially your future in this. You know, and you were the top player coming out of college. Mm-hmm. If the Bears didn't have all these teams behind them,
right,
that need a quarterback, he would have been the number 1 overall pick,
right?
For sure,
ain't no doubt.
You know,
no doubt.
Yeah, but other than that, gentlemen, is there anything else that you want to give your opinion about this?
No, that's pretty much it. It's just unfortunate.
Yeah,
it reminds me of what's going on with John Morant in the NBA.
Oh man,
you need people around you.
Yep.
You need the right people around you, and hopefully he can get some stability around him, and so he can fulfill being the number 1 overall prospect in this draft. Yeah, that's not gonna go number 1. It's crazy.
Right.
Yeah. And like you know, his playing ability is there, man. But character issues, man, it makes a lot of it, man. All right. So as we talked about earlier in our opening segment, that we're right here going to do a mock draft right here on Fredo's Football Talk. Mm-hmm. You know, so all of us go be in one team, being the GMs or each individual teams right here. Mm-hmm. So. We started off this already. So Will Anderson goes first to the Bears.
We didn't do trades. We know it's not. We know they're not picking first, but we're gonna keep it straight up.
Yeah. So we're keeping the draft order as is right now. No trades. Nothing has happened yet that we know of. Mm-hmm. But once if let's say like we do know something, we would have moved the Bears and you know everything else around.
Definitely.
But so far there's no trades. Everything as in the draft board. So with the number 1 overall picked overall, the Bears draft. Will Anderson from Alabama. Okay. Now the Texans on the clock.
What's some names we got?
So, our number ones, like our top 5 right now, are Bryce Young, Jalen Carter, Will Levis, C.J. Stroud, and Anthony Richardson. Those are the big ones right here. But the top needs that the Texans need: quarterback, center, and defensive lineman. My votes were for Bryce Young.
When you took away Anderson, that killed it.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't going to go quarterback. But since we're in a position that we have no choice, looks like don't want to take that chance on Carter too. Mm-hmm. God almighty, man. I'm probably going to go Stroud. Going to go Stroud, man.
CJ?
Yeah, I'm just the size guy, man. Just the size with him just bothers me.
He I didn't mention him, but he impressed me. He accurate as hell. Yeah. That was like one of the most accurate workouts I've ever seen. Yeah. But I got to go with Bryce. Right. So it's 2 to 1 on Bryce. I got to go Bryce.
Okay. Go. Boom. So Bryce is drafted. So now the Cardinals on the clock. They pick Trey Wilson. Now the Colts pick. Hold on. All right, so
that's Tyree out of Texas Tech.
Yeah, Tyree.
All right, so hold on. So I'm gonna let it draft for us real quick. Hold on. All right,
and then we're gonna go through them.
Exactly. All right, so there we go. Okay, so the Cardinals with the 3rd pick overall, they pick Tyree Wilson, edge rusher from Texas Tech.
Good.
All right, and the fourth pick, the Colts get Anthony Richardson, quarterback from Florida.
Ooh, that all right. Hey, now we talking.
Yeah.
The coach of the Colts, he worked with what quarterback last?
Right, Hurts. That's right.
It makes sense. I'm not gonna lie.
Yep.
And that y'all in the same division.
This division
hey,
be nice.
Man.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's gonna be the black and blue division when that Derrick Henry size dude come running at you. Y'all gonna be y'all gonna need some beef.
Okay. So with the 5th pick overall, the Seahawks draft Jalen Carter.
Ooh. All right.
Rich get richer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Rich gets richer, man.
All right. With the 6th pick overall, the Lions draft Davon Witherspoon.
Yeah.
Yeah. A cornerback. Illinois.
Illinois. He's projected to be the number 1 corner. Yeah. He's real physical. I wouldn't have picked him if I'm the Lions, but he fits the kind of tough guy mentality.
Now, this one's an interesting one. With the 7th pick overall, the Raiders draft Will Levis, quarterback, Kentucky.
Yeah, they need one.
That's a Tom Brady protege right there.
They need one. They have to get quarterback.
I like that pick.
Now, this one's an interesting one also. With the 8th pick overall, the Atlanta Falcons pick C.J. Stroud, quarterback, Ohio State.
Yeah. There you go. At least you got weapons already.
Yeah.
People throw to Atlanta.
With the 9th pick overall, the Carolina Panthers pick Peter Josakisi.
No, what's his name? Skoronski.
Yeah. Skoronski. Tackle.
Yeah, Northwestern.
Yeah,
my God.
Yeah. And then with the 10th pick overall, the Eagles select Paris Johnson Jr.
Oh, man.
Tackle.
Yeah, they got you, Kraft. They got you, Kraft. I'm sorry.
Those were the 2 guys I wanted.
I'm sorry, Kraft. They got you.
Yeah.
Why can't y'all just take Bijan or somebody? My goodness.
Yeah. All right. So now the Titans on the clock. DC's team. So DC, your team needs a wide receiver, a tackle, and an edge rusher.
Yep.
Who are you going to pick?
I want the best available tackle.
Best available
next tackle left.
Jesus.
Ooh, yeah. Have to go down.
Yeah. See, man.
You're going to have to go down.
I don't want to take a receiver right now.
It's Anthony Harrison.
And I don't know if he's not worth that pick.
I don't want a receiver at 11.
What are the next 5 names we got?
So the next 5 names you got Quentin Johnson.
Okay.
From TCU. Christian Gonzalez, cornerback.
Yeah.
Jackson Smith, wide receiver, Ohio State.
Yeah. Kalijah Kancey?
Yeah, Cansey.
Give me Jackson, man. Jackson Smith, man. Just go ahead and give me Jackson
Jackson Smith.
That's top 5 right there.
So you want, all right.
Yeah, give me Jackson Smith, man. I know we're going to have to get a receiver at some point. I hate to jump up there and get one that early.
Does Jackson Smith and Jiggle work in that offense?
He's gonna be a slot, so
he's a slot, right?
So he should be okay. He'll be all right.
Okay.
We don't know what Tim gonna call this year.
Oh yeah,
y'all
do have a new OC.
Yeah,
and he should fit. I'm gonna go with you with Jackson Smith and Jiggle.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess I'm beat out because I was gonna pick y'all Johnson.
Quentin Johnson.
Yeah, Quentin Johnson. I was gonna pick him for y'all.
Yeah,
but
they already got a big body guy.
Yeah.
So I would kind of diversify, get you a
slot receiver.
Yeah, get you a nice slot.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So that's who the Titans get with the 12th pick overall. Johnson Smith from Ohio State, wide receiver. Now the Texans are next with the 12th pick. Their top needs are quarterback, center, and we sure got the quarterback and defensive lineman. All right. I'm right here thinking, man.
Who's the next 5 up, Fredo?
Next 5 up, you got Johnson, Quentin Johnson, Christian Gonzalez, Kalijah. Man, you got the helmet.
Kalijah.
What position he play?
Who? Which one?
Kalijah.
Kalijah. He's the
defense and
he's a 3 tech out of Pittsburgh. The undersized guy.
Yeah.
Safety Brian Branch and edge rusher Lucas Van Ness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then Joey Porter Jr., cornerback, Penn State. All right.
Ooh. Van Ness, the kid out of, what did he come out of?
Iowa. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
He's
give me that guy. Give me that guy right there.
Damn it, Kraft, I'm right there with
guy.
you.
Yeah.
Give me that guy, man.
Yeah.
So the story with Van Ness is they call him Young Hercules.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I think he's like 275, cut up.
Yeah.
He's not JJ Watt.
Yeah.
But you can't. He's a good he's in a mix of not skill wise, but looks. Yeah. He's in between JJ and TJ in looks.
All right, to be honest with you, real quick. So I was interested in getting Christian Gonzalez if we ran a 3-4 defense.
That was second for me. Christian Gonzalez was second for me.
If we ran a 3-4 defense, but on the 4-3 defense, we depend on the front guys.
Yeah.
So with this system, I know D'Amico is going to want his guy. So Lucas Van Ness.
There's other names. What do you think about Nolan Smith? Because he kind of
from Georgia.
From Georgia. What do you think if we go defensive line?
Yeah.
Nolan Smith is Hassan Reddick. He's undersized.
Yeah.
But you did say it's a 4-3, so I don't know how in a run game how you want to do that. But I'm voting Lucas Van Ness.
Yeah, that too, and because we need a defensive lineman,
and you know who your coach is.
Yeah, and so I'm right here because I'm a GM. I got to work my coach.
Yeah,
and we got the franchise quarterback right now, so we need help on defense. Lucas Van Ness. That's who the Texans are getting right there.
It's a good pick.
Yes,
all right. So right now we're waiting for the draft for everything right here. So now let's go back to the 13th pick overall. The Jets with the 13th pick, they get Christian Gonzalez, cornerback, Oregon.
They might have the Baltimore Ravens, the old school Baltimore Ravens defense after this.
Oh man!
With the 14th pick of the 2023 draft, the Patriots select Joey Porter Jr., cornerback, Penn State.
That's a good fit.
Yep.
With the 15th pick, the Packers select Miles Murphy, edge rusher, Clemson.
Yeah, he's okay.
With the 16th pick, the Commanders get Quentin Johnston.
Oh, that's not fair. That's not fair at all.
I can't believe they went back there though. They just did this last year with a receiver from was it TCU. Where did he come from?
He went from Penn State.
Dotson.
Jahan Dotson. Yeah. That's too many. I mean, it makes sense because you're not going to have the greatest quarterback,
right?
So you're going to have talent everywhere else. Yeah. So you got 4 studs actually. If you Curtis Samuel, you got Terry McLaurin. Jahan Dotson and Quentin Johnston, that's scary.
So with the 17th pick, the Steelers select Brian Brush, safety, Alabama.
That's another Mika Fitzpatrick on their defense.
With the 18th pick, the Lions select Brian Bress, defensive tackle. No, defensive lineman.
Yeah, he's a defensive tackle.
That works. That's what I was saying last week. Get somebody there with Alden. To help him out on that defensive line.
Yeah, in the trenches.
Yep.
With the 19th pick overall, the Buccaneers select. All right, John, you got
Osiris Torrance. Offensive guard from Florida.
Guard, Florida.
That's actually I think that might actually happen in real life.
Yeah. Yes.
That kind of pick.
That's where they got to start.
They got to retool.
Yeah. With the 20th pick, the Seahawks select Michael Myers, tight end, Notre Dame.
Oh wow!
So far they got.
They get Kincaid right there.
So far they got Jalen Carter and Michael Myers. Yeah. Oh yeah, that they winning.
Yeah.
Michael May, he's the closest. He's not Gronk. He's more of a Jason Witten type tight end.
Dependable then.
Dependable, big hands, not overly quick, but he can block and catch.
That's good. All right, with the 21st pick, the Chargers select Jordan Addison, wide receiver, USC.
I could see that happening too.
Trying to replace Keenan.
Once they let Keenan go, I could see that happening.
Yeah,
kind of accurate.
With the 22nd pick, the Baltimore Ravens select Broderick Jones, tackle, Georgia.
Wow.
Yeah, once those wide receivers went off the board, I could see them doing tackle.
Yeah. With the 23 pick, the Vikings select Cam Smith, cornerback, South Carolina.
Yep. They need it.
Yep.
God,
They
man.
need it.
Oh, my God,
Yeah,
man.
they need it.
I hate this 24th pick, man. With the 24th pick, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Brajan Robinson, running back, Texas.
Jacksonville? How would they do? I guess.
No. You're not
guess.
seeing the overall picture, Kraft.
I guess.
You got a double-headed monster now.
Yeah.
You got what's the young boy? ETN.
They gonna just move him to the slot.
They can move both of them to the slot. They interchangeable, and you got a power runner. He's Saquon Barkley basically.
Yep.
Not as explosive,
He can do it all,
but he can do it all.
Yeah. Oh boy.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that.
That's scary.
Now, you know what? This would have made more sense if the Giants would have picked him at the 25th.
Yeah.
But if they would have moved up, you know what I'm saying? But with the 20th pick, the Giants select Bruce Sanders, linebacker, Arkansas.
I got to go back to that Jaguars.
Oh, yeah.
I got to go back. What's their starting lineup if this happens? Trevor Lawrence.
Got Ridley.
Ridley,
Yeah.
Ingram.
Yeah.
He's coming back.
Yeah. Kurt.
Bijan,
Yeah.
Kurt.
Was old boy from Atlanta?
Ridley.
Yeah, Calvin Ridley.
Yeah, Ridley, yeah.
And then you got Etienne. You can do anything with him. He can go slot.
Yep.
He can. They can play both of them at the same time.
Yes.
That I don't know. That might be my favorite team. If that happens, that might be my AFC team. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's fun right there. Because Etienne can't do it all by himself.
No.
I like that. I like it. All right, we can go to
25th pick.
The next guy you said from Arkansas, right?
Yeah. Well, the 25th pick, the Giants select Drew Sanders, linebacker, Arkansas.
That dude's good.
Yeah,
he is
good.
really good. He just overlooked for some reason. He's probably better than. He's probably a top 15 pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's really good. I think he started out as a defensive end. They moved him into linebacker.
Yep.
Because he's used to playing with it. On the right team, you put him in the right scheme, man. And you'll see. You're going to see it. You're going to be like, how did that guy fall so far in the draft?
Exactly. That's exactly what they're going to say.
Yeah.
All right, so I picked 26, the Cowboys on the clock. So we're in the clock, gentlemen.
All right.
All right. The top needs for the Cowboys are wide receiver, defensive line, and linebacker. Jerron, this is your team. Do you agree with these needs right here?
I do.
Okay.
In that order.
In that order.
Well, I would throw in corner also.
Yes.
Okay.
So I would put wide receiver, corner, defensive lineman, linebacker.
So the next receivers available are Jay Flowers from Boston College.
I like it.
And then Josh Downs from North Carolina. And the next, I'll give you the top three receivers. And the next receiver is Nathaniel Dell, wide receiver, Houston. So who we picking, gentlemen? DC?
Who was the first name you called?
First one
Those
is
are receivers.
Yeah,
Okay.
These are receivers on Jay Flowers, wide receiver, Boston College.
Who are the next five in order?
Well, like I just named them out.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, well, you named receivers. What's
I'm sorry, all positions that are available.
Okay.
The next total.
Okay. The next five is
Kalijah Cansey.
and Dalton
Kincaid.
Kincaid.
Yeah.
And Devontae Banks and Nolan Smith and Ethan Harrison.
Smith, the defensive end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my first vote with those names, my first vote is going to. I like Cansey. I'm gonna go with Kincaid though, the tight end.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the tight end.
Yeah.
Because you still don't know if
Schultz is gone.
Yeah.
I'm saying Schultz is gone.
Yeah, he's gone.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would go Zay Flowers. I like Zay Flowers. I don't think they would do it because he's 5'9".
Right.
I want him on my team. Zay Flowers is a monster. But I think most likely they'll go Kincaid.
Yeah.
And I don't think they would go Nolan Smith right now. I would like it though.
Yeah. I like the Nolan Smith. I like that one for sure.
You would have
And Kincaid would be my second pick.
okay.
Yeah, he'd be second. Yeah.
To me, all right. I will go either with Kalijah Casey or Adon Kincaid.
There you
go. So
I think we're all kind of circling around Kincaid.
Yeah. I got him at 2. You got him at 1.
I got him at 1. You got him at 2. Fredo got him at 2.
Yeah.
And all our other names are.
Right.
Let's pull the trigger on Kincaid.
Kincaid? Yeah. All right, cool. So we drafted Kincaid. All right, so.
That would be hard for me for seeing Eric Bieniemy let him goodbye. As far as Washington. Because they need a tight end. If they took a receiver, but they needed a Kincaid would work there for them.
Yeah. All right, so since that's being picked, the Bills at 27 pick Jalen Hyatt, wide receiver Tennessee.
Yeah. He can go.
Yeah,
he can go.
And then he got the quarterback to get him the ball too.
Yes. Yeah. And help out Diggs a whole lot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
And then at the 28, the Bengals pick Ethan Harrison, tackle Oklahoma.
That's your tackle right
there. Yeah. That's definitely a need for them.
Yeah. And the 29th, the Saints select wide receiver Jay Flowers, Boston College.
I'll be there.
And at the 30th pick, Jesus.
Oh, come on, man.
The Eagles pick Nolan Smith, edge rusher, Georgia.
Come on, man. It's not right. It's just not. You already got Hassan Reddick on one side, and you add this dude. Oh, come on, man. Yeah. That's not fair.
And then with the 31st pick to end the draft, for the first round, the Chiefs select Tyreek Stevenson.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Tyreek Stevenson, cornerback, Miami, Florida.
There you go.
Yeah.
Man, good. Who did the Eagles take at 10 when they picked?
Let me see. 10. It was a tackle, Paris Johnson Jr.
Yeah, that's right.
So they built the trenches all over again. Yes. It sounds like another Super Bowl run. But overall, so let's go over what's the Texans pick? Texans picks.
All right, picks of the Texans. They have Bryce Young, and they got edge rusher Lucas Van Ness.
Yes. Yeah. That's nice.
So let's go right here and all right.
Y'all were the next on the clock, right?
Oh, hold on.
Still.
So I'm trying to go to finish draft. So they could give us a grade right here. Let me see.
I think you got to do.
I should have done that from the beginning, huh?
Pick the rest of them. So pick a player for y'all in the second round.
Well, hold on.
Quarterback, center.
Well, I'm trying to see if.
Because it still got us picking.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So I guess that we're doing the second. Yeah.
Second round.
So y'all want to do just the second round? Okay. All right. So let's do the second round then. So they can give us a grade. So that with the 33rd pick of the draft, the Texans are on the board, and
y'all still need a center.
We need a center and defensive lineman. Well, no, we got the so we need a center now.
Yeah.
Damn, man, centers we have to go all the way down. Yeah. Like I
would pick the best available.
Yeah.
And
you can find that center later on.
Yeah. What are the top 5 in your best availables?
All right, so best available top 5 is still
Cansey.
Yeah, Cansey, Devontae Banks, Will McDonald, Josh Downs, and DeJuan Jones. I feel like that right there. I feel like the Texans should get Josh Downs.
Yeah, I'm with you.
They need a wide receiver.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, what do you think about that?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, definitely gonna have to have a receiver.
Okay.
At some point.
So now's the Titans pick.
Titans, you're looking at
still need that old line
tackle.
Yeah, we still need that. We
so you got
the receiver earlier, so now we can come back and find a lineman.
So y'all got DeJuan Jones, tackle Ohio State.
There you go. That works.
That's the pick.
That'll work.
That's the pick.
Yeah. That's the pick. All right. So waiting for the
what number pick was that?
30,
30
no, 40 something.
40
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Early 40s.
Okay.
Yeah. Now the Cowboys on, and they still need a wide receiver and a linebacker. No, yeah. We picked the wide receiver, right?
Kincaid
No, we
tight
got
end.
Kincaid tight end. But he counts in my book. I like that that Jackson Campbell, linebacker for Iowa. I like him.
Okay.
And then the edge rusher out of Barre, out of Northwest. Me, I'm gonna go down a little bit. See what else they got.
Cornerback. You got this dude that Andre Carter.
Yeah, I don't like him.
Oh, you don't like him?
Which cornerback is it?
Cornerback. Garrett Williams on Syracuse.
Okay.
And then what about Carl Brooks?
No, go back up. I'm gonna go with Jack Campbell.
Jack Campbell, linebacker.
Linebacker.
Linebacker. They're gonna hate it as a grade, but we need a linebacker.
But it's a need though.
Yeah,
you're feeling the need.
We need a linebacker.
Yeah.
All right, so
Vanders is gone, right?
Vader is gone.
Yeah.
they're giving us a grade right now. Just let the sucker. All right. So for the Cowboys, they drafted 2 players. Dalton
Kincaid.
They gave that a B, and Jack Campbell, they gave that one a A.
I'm surprised about that. They usually don't like you drafting linebackers, but if that was their draft in real life, I would love it. Yeah. Dalton Kincaid, he's a monster. Campbell fits an obvious need. Yeah.
So overall, they give y'all an A- for those 2 rounds.
Okay.
There
you go.
Now to the Titans. The Titans, y'all picked up Jackson Smith. They gave that an A. Yeah. And your tackle, DeJuan Jones, they gave that an A. Yeah. Overall, you got a solid A in y'all's draft.
And it sounds like we kind of good at this.
Yeah.
We all right.
Yeah.
Now for the Texans, they gave Bryce Young an A+.
Yeah.
Edge rusher Lucas Van Ness, they gave it a A-. And wide receiver Josh Downs, they give it a B-. Overall, an A.
There you go.
Yeah, that makes sense.
There you go.
And either one of them drafts, I would love.
Oh no, ain't no doubt.
Yeah. Jackson Smith and Jigba, he's gonna be the number 1 receiver. Dalton Kincaid's the number 1 tight end, and Bryce Young still to me is the number 1
quarterback.
Yeah.
To me, like now that I think about it, we don't have to get a quarterback. I mean, a wide receiver that early. If not, next year I know the Texans would have gone, moved up and get our old boy. What's his name? The Ohio State kid,
Marvin Harrison.
Yes,
you're gonna have a lot of competition.
Yes.
That's gonna be tough.
He's basically
he's gonna be top 5. Top 5.
We have the draft picks to move up.
That's true.
Yeah.
He's gonna be wherever they took Julio.
Yeah.
Is where. But Josh Downs, he's undersized. Yeah. He's gonna be inside out. I think a lot of people compare him. To Steve Smith a little bit.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So he's just a tough, undersized cat. Yeah. I know y'all got that Alabama guy coming back.
Mitchie.
Yep.
Yeah, Mitchie. Yeah. I know he's coming back, but most likely y'all lose.
Brandon Cooks. So supposedly he might reconsider staying.
I mean, Bryce Young. I would think about it too if Bryce Young was still there. So
but I really wish what happened if they wouldn't have took Will Anderson first, and the Texans could have got him second.
Yeah,
and then came back and got the same guy that we picked at 12. It took 2 defenders off the top.
Yeah,
that'd been tough, man. That'd been a
would be
good start for D'Amico's defense.
Yeah,
with those 2 guys on the ends.
Yeah. That's I know he's thinking that.
Oh, he is.
I know he's thinking that. But like I know, Fredo, you said you may not think about it this year, but you're in a perfect position. You don't have to really move much. You could either get Bryce Young or C.J. Stroud. Yeah. Will Levis had a good combine too. He's a big old athletic dude, really good arm. He was pretty accurate in his drills. Yeah. This is the perfect time to get a quarterback.
Yeah.
You may not get this chance again. And next year there's only 2.
Yeah.
This year you got 4.
Yeah.
So you got 4 chances to hit.
Yeah.
This is the year they got to get a quarterback in my opinion.
To me, the way I'm ranking them right now, it's Young, Stroud, Richardson, and Levis. Oh, and this is my 4th.
Yeah.
All right.
Just what I saw the highlights through the combine. Richardson just bumped up.
Yeah.
I want to say he might even gonna run Stroud. To be honest with you,
he gonna really?
Yeah, I think so.
It just depends. It
depends. Like y'all mentioned. Like if a team drafts him, they know the first year we need you to just sit down.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to be in that position.
You have to be.
But
in
only
that
2
position.
teams that's in that position is Seattle
and Detroit.
Detroit that's all in the position. Anybody else, he got to walk in there and start.
Yeah.
You take him in the top 5 like that. He got to start.
And what I've heard, from my from the stuff I've been hearing on the Texans and with the Texans in fandom whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I heard that the Texans are trying to win right now, and they ain't trying to bunk trying to get picks, and they're trying to compete now.
Your GM don't have a long rope,
No.
and then y'all got a brand new look coming.
Yeah,
I think that y'all gonna spend some money on some more shine for the Texans. The Texans been kind of lowly.
Yeah.
Now y'all gonna get some buzz.
Yeah.
And that's why I would have went with those same 2 defensive guys. At least that would keep you in the games.
Yeah.
At least you'll be at the end. You'll have a chance to win.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because those guys seem like no brainers.
Yeah.
I like Anderson and the other guy. It's like those guys are gonna be successful. I think both of them. I feel like I just know that off the top, just at that position, and playing with the head coach you got.
And that seems like a San Francisco front.
Yeah.
The way they one guy plays the Joey Bosa role, other guy plays the stronger, bigger. I'm with it.
All right, guys, I got some breaking news, man.
Breaking news. What you got? I missed it.
All right, so
boy.
put your phone down.
Oh,
He said, "Put your phone down."
Put your phone down. Like
what you got?
Like I want to see y'all's reaction about this. All right, breaking news: the Saints are finalizing a deal with former quarterback Derek Carr.
I like it. I like him.
How do the Saints keep getting money?
I don't know.
So it's official?
So no,
or it's a rumor?
It's breaking news. They're finalizing a deal with him.
That's a wrap.
So I'm pretty sure players are going to be involved in it. It has to be, right?
He's a free agent. Ain't got to be no players. He's a free agent.
Yes.
Ain't no players involved.
Okay, yeah.
Signing 4-year deal.
Yeah. And it makes sense because Dennis Allen was his coach, I think, at some point when he was with the Raiders. He was on that staff. And now he's the head coach. Okay, yeah.
He went from black and silver to black and gold.
I like it. I know Chris Olave is somewhere clapping.
Yeah, he can get him the ball. How big of an upgrade is that over?
That's a big upgrade.
Dalton and
upgrade.
Jameis.
It's upgrade, man.
It's an upgrade. How will it pan out? We don't know.
It ain't Super Bowl worthy, but it's
divisional.
Right.
It's playoff worthy.
Yes, because of the division.
Yeah. Because that week.
All right, so they're number 1 in the division now.
Yeah. They no doubt.
They beat out the Panthers for the quarterback.
That puts pressure on the rest of that division.
No, it's over. Yeah. It's already over. There's no
at least this year.
Yeah, this year.
Yeah.
As a fit for Derek Carr, is it a better fit than the Raiders were?
He ain't got whatchamacallit. He ain't got the receiver though.
Yeah.
And we see how he was with. He had an elite top 2 receiver.
Yes.
And he was okay.
Right.
The offensive coordinator. What type of offense they're running with the Saints? Who was the coordinator over there?
With this, it changed.
It changed when Peyton left.
When Peyton left, I can look it up, but y'all keep.
Allen was the head coach. I don't know who he turned into. Who became the OC at that point.
Well, overall, I feel like it's the same, kind of like the same similar status as the Raiders. Because you still got some decent receivers over there with the Saints. Defense,
you got a better defense.
Better defense, yeah. That's for sure. Overall, I think Allen is a better coach than
And I like the tight end they got, the rookie Johnson, or the Jawan Johnson.
Yeah,
I like him a whole lot.
So Peter Carmichael Jr. is the Saints OC.
Yeah.
He had stops with the Chargers before. He was a Redskins quality coach. So, I mean, I don't know much about him. I know his name, but
I can't wait to see the detail of the contract, what they're gonna pay.
Yeah. I think it's a good move.
Yeah.
Carr didn't fit with the Raiders. What they were trying to do, it seemed like.
Yeah,
especially
when they changed the head coach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It didn't seem like he fit, but we'll see how this works. I would have liked him better in New York.
Yeah.
Jets,
that's ready made all. Yeah.
But Carr would be their best quarterback since Drew.
Yeah. Absolutely. So, man,
that's big news.
I know them Saints fans happy. They didn't know what they were going to do at quarterback.
I'm going to have to talk to Chuck, see how he feels.
Yeah, like I'm pretty sure Chuck was like kind of about it, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, like so we got that going on. Also, early on today, the Vikings released All-Pro linebacker Eric Kendricks. The Vikings will save $9.5 million in the cap space while taking almost $2 million in dead money, which overall I think is pretty good because the Vikings, as last time we spoke, they were, I want to say they were like one of the top 3.
Yes.
Over the cap.
Yeah.
So they had to make this. He's 31 years old. You know, it's not too old, but you know, I could see maybe two more solid years in him. You know, so he might get a deal of a 3-year. But now he gets to pick and choose where he wants to go now.
That's good.
As long as he doesn't go to the Eagles, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Go ahead and go to New York. That's fine. He's a former All-Pro, and he's still pretty good. So he fell off a little bit this season, but maybe that's just the defensive coordinator.
Yeah.
I got something that's hot, piping hot too.
What's up, man? Tell us.
Via Pro Football Talk report: Titans are shopping Derrick Henry.
Yeah, I heard that. Yep.
Titans are shopping Derrick Henry. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
He's due a base salary of 10.5. None is guaranteed. If the Titans were to trade him, they save $6.3 million on their salary cap. He's 29 years old. That's craziness in my opinion. Yeah. And this is via Pro Football Talk.
Yeah.
So, what would the Titans get for Derrick Henry?
That's the question right there.
That's the question right there. All right, you being a Titans fan, man, that's your running back right now for the moment. What would you want in return for Derrick Henry? I say a second-round pick.
That's the start. Yeah, that's the start. It depends on who it is, who's asking.
Yeah,
based on their draft position. You know, because like I said about the running backs, they very rarely get second contracts.
Mm-hmm.
When this one was up, there's no way you can do that again.
Yeah,
you can't do it. So, like I say, second round, I'm good because like you're not in a position to win it all now anyway.
Yeah.
So you just have to spinning your wheels and blowing money.
Yeah,
you know. So, but hey, if they can get back a second round, late first for something, depends on who. Like maybe Buffalo. You never know.
Kansas City.
Kansas City.
No, not really. No.
But they don't need that. They're good like that.
Yeah. I like
maybe
Buffalo.
Buffalo, you know, comes in there and say, hey, we'll give you this. Maybe there's some players involved, you know. So, yeah, but I'm okay with it because my team is not one of those that, like, I don't think we got a chance to win the Super Bowl next year.
Yeah.
You know, so you can go ahead and do that. You can start breaking it back down.
Yeah.
And starting over because, like I said, we got to find the quarterback first, you know, at a decent price. So don't be surprised if him or Tannehill, either one's on the team next year. I would not be surprised at all.
So we talking rebuild.
Yeah,
you in
we
rebuild
talked about
mode?
last week. They on the edge. They can go either way. They teeter-totter right there. They can go all the way back to rebuild, or they can try to win something. But
it looks like
if they move him, they're going back towards the rebuild.
They leaning rebuild.
Yeah.
Now we got a new GM. This is his first year in, so he's going to come in and try to make a splash.
Yeah.
You know?
The thing I don't get though is $10.5 million. That's doable. Right?
But the Titans don't have cap space though, man. Yeah. That's the problem.
That's true.
Got under the $4 million under the cap now. Because we made the moves with Robert Woods and the kicker. So, like I say, we finna pay Jeffrey Simmons. They finna pay him. Yeah. The defensive tackle.
And
he's
also
all pro the last couple of years, man. They finna give it. He finna get paid.
I heard that y'all all are also willing to trade, let go of your center Ben Jones.
Maybe, possibly.
I heard that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm saying this because I'm keeping my ear down to the ground because we need a center.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey man, why don't you come back to Houston, man? We start off your career at.
That's it's still pretty surprising overall that because he's the team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's the offense.
Yes.
He's the offense.
He's the offense. And he has been for the past 4 years.
No doubt.
He
earned all the money that he got.
Oh, absolutely,
he's earned
bro.
that money, man. But,
absolutely.
But you can only do it for so long. You know? Yep. That's why the Vikings with Dalvin Cook may be on his way out the door.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
He's making 14 to 16 million. And this is going to be the problem with Saquon. When you see guys like that get moved and Saquon out here trying to get his second contract, it's a problem.
Yeah.
It's going to be a problem. Hey, man, why would I pay you this if I can go get Derrick Henry?
Exactly.
You know, see what I'm saying?
Well, bump that. If I can get B. John Robinson, if I can get Jahmyr Gibbs on rookie contract.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I paying any? I'll be honest.
Yes.
I've changed my whole thinking. I'm never paying a running back.
Right.
I'm getting
give them that 5 years and go.
Yeah, 5 years. Thank you for what you did. Even if I draft them, like let's say Pacheco.
Yeah.
I'm giving 4 years. Yeah. If he's worth it, I'm gonna franchise him because I got the franchise. Yeah.
Yep.
And then after that,
thank you.
Thank you. Next one, come on in.
Yeah, and it's just like if you mess around and get a first round pick, like if Buffalo come and we just give him to Buffalo for their first round pick this year, you can take a Bijan at 11. And then you can come back at the end of the first round and pick up your tackle or whatever else you need, you know? And then you got a rookie contract as running back. Yeah. So, there's all kind of ways.
What I'm hoping is, it's going to sound crazy, but what I'm hoping is I hope y'all make a deal with either the Falcons or the Bears. I want to see big old Derrick Henry and one of them two coaches.
Yeah. And don't forget, they talking about moving Jonathan Taylor from the Colts.
Yep. Yeah. I saw that too.
Yeah. So this is why it's going to be real tough for running backs, man.
Yeah, absolutely. And also with some news over here, the Rams are looking to trade wide receiver Allen Robinson this offseason. The Rams have given Robinson's agent permission to facilitate a trade and willing to pay a portion of his contract that's $15 million guaranteed to his deal. Robinson, he's 29 years old. He caught 33 balls. He caught 33 passes for 339 yards and 3 touchdowns in 10 games. And Robinson's entering his second year of his third-year deal of $46.5 million.
So how long was the deal?
3 years. So he's going to his second year.
3 years. 3 years, 45. What is 3 years, 46? Yeah, I remember that last year. We wondered where the hell around kept getting all that money from.
Yep.
When they were signing Bobby Wagner and they signed him.
It's coming due now.
And this dude, man, and DC, I remember us talking about this. Like, man, this dude and this offense, man, we thought he was going to blow up.
Yep.
Even I drafted this guy right here on fantasy, man. By week 6, I'd have let him go, man. Like, I'm even surprised I even kept him for that long, to be honest with you. Taking a spot on my damn roster, man. How dare you, sir? How dare you, man? You're the reason why I got 3rd place, supposedly.
What teams? What teams do you think?
For who? Robinson? Oh.
I got 2 in mind.
He can't go back to Chicago. He can't go back
to man, 29 years old, man.
He can't go back to Chicago.
He still got about 4 years.
He still might be one of them get richer Chiefs. One of them Chiefs, somebody like that.
I say Chiefs and Giants.
Yeah. Okay.
Those are my 2.
Giants
got the cap space and they need a receiver. Yep. They can't go worse than Kenny Galladay did. So
can't nobody.
So who's a better receiver, man? Juju Smith or Robinson?
I would think Robinson is.
Right.
That's what I would think.
Man, that's okay, man. You can let Juju walk.
Juju or Robinson? Ah, man.
Because Juju had a good year. But I remember
Juju
Robinson when he
year.
was in Jacksonville. Yeah. Where was Robinson at?
Jacksonville.
Chicago now.
Yeah. He was Des Bryant for them in Jacksonville.
Yeah, he was.
Then he went to
the Bears.
The Bears. That didn't work, and then it didn't work there. I'll give Allen Robinson that bump. He was a monster. Man, he would look good in that Chiefs team.
Absolutely. Now he's gonna have a real quarterback. He has never had he's never played with a really talented quarterback in his prime, like Mahomes is. Imagine that, man. Might triple his numbers going to Kansas City.
I got a feeling the Giants are looking for it because he's still kind of cheap.
Yeah,
and they're gonna need a penny pinch a little bit after they give Daniel Jones that pay raise.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you think they're gonna pay him?
They're gonna pay him.
I can't see him making $40 million. My God.
He wants 45. They want 35. Yeah. Somewhere in the middle, it's gonna be 39, 40, something like that.
Yeah, man.
Damn, Daniel Jones.
Well, next week, man, with the draft. I mean, with the free agency. So when can players sign with the other teams? Is it March 16th?
I know the league. I know that's the new league year. I don't know if they can actually sign, but I'm guessing that's when it is.
Yeah.
I know everybody got to be out of the salary cap by then. So you're going to see some more people cut, restructure.
Yeah, I can't wait for that, man. Absolutely. All right, gentlemen, y'all boys got anything else?
We still got the Lamar Jackson saga.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what they're saying, if I read it right, the Ravens are thinking of doing a exclusive rights deal on Lamar Jackson, which means somebody else could come in and give him a contract.
Yeah.
But they would have to trade. I believe they said they would have to trade 2 first-round picks for the right to sign Lamar Jackson to this big deal.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? What are your thoughts about? Would you rather have Lamar Jackson and you give them? They're not going to give him the Watson deal, but you're going to give them something around there, or you just let him go and get them 2 first-round picks for his services.
Yeah, I'm probably going to let him go for the 2 first-round picks. Me, that's my because I just don't know who going to give him that fully guaranteed contract. And what's going to look real bad if Joe Burrow don't ask for fully guaranteed.
Oh yeah.
If Hurts don't ask for fully guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.
If Herbert don't ask for fully guaranteed, you're on the island by yourself, bro.
Yeah.
you want to be different than everybody. If those 3 guys don't ask for fully guaranteed contracts, then man, you out there on your own. Yeah. You out there with the Sharks, man. Yeah. And he needs to just hire an agent, man. Just go ahead and get an agent, man. This stuff would have been over with by now.
Yeah.
Stop trying to do it yourself. Those guys do it. Get an agent, and you go right along. Because this guaranteed stuff, you might be stuck out, bro.
If he wants the Deshaun type of Watson deal, man, he should go get Deshaun Watson's agent. What's his name?
McGunner.
Yeah, McGunner. Yeah, man. Go ahead and go get him, man. Maybe he could give you a shot, man. But other than that, man, like I feel like he's not gonna get that deal.
So you taking the 2 first-round picks?
I'll take the 2 first-round picks if I was the Ravens.
It's a shame because I'm with you.
Yeah.
So we 3 for 3 on the first-round picks, but it's Lamar Jackson.
I know it, man.
I get it.
Lamar Jackson.
I get it, man. But look, all right, look. Now I'm more on the GM side, man, because I was like, man, like if I pay this man, the rest of my team ain't gonna do nothing.
And I
can't bring in nobody.
And he's finished the last 2 seasons IR.
Right.
So.
Right.
Yeah. Now, if he was consistently MVP status every year, pay the man. Yeah. Obviously, we could put the ball on him, but we can't. Yeah. We don't have a running back. We don't have a wide receiver. Right. You know, like the only reason an offense, they don't have anyone besides Lamar Jackson. Yeah. On the defensive side, they do.
Yeah.
They got some dogs over there on the other side of the ball, but defense, unfortunately, can't put up 14 points a game.
Right. Right.
So
man, that's a shame. It sounds crazy, but I'm willing to take the 2 first-round picks and let him walk.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying
I don't know the team that'll do it, but
I'm not saying he's not a great player. He's a great player, man. But man, you gotta think about the business side of it. It's like, man, like I have to put some talent around you.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just take all my money and
think about it. They made the playoffs this year
without
him even playing it. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I take those 2 first round picks, and I bet you I still make the playoffs again next year
with that division.
With that, you know, and that's a tough division. It's getting tougher with Pittsburgh when they start to get a little better.
Yeah. And then also Deshaun Watson then played the whole season.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Right.
you know, so imagine once he does play next season, fully season of it, and we'll see what the Browns will do. But, you know, it's already going to be hard, and you asking me to give you all my money, but I'm not can put talent around you. Yep. And then 2 years later, you guys for a trade with me, a trade. Because why? Because you can't win over here.
I think he ends up in Atlanta if they put that tag on him. I think Atlanta will be the place
Atlanta.
for him.
Atlanta is
that's going to be the one.
That's the perfect fit.
Yep.
If I'm Baltimore, I'm taking those 2 first round picks.
Absolutely.
What's the backup for Lamar?
Was it Huntley?
Huntley.
Yeah.
I'm rolling Huntley out there.
And
then next year, I'll have my picks. I'll have 2 first round picks.
Yep.
Caleb Williams, come on down.
There you go.
Yep.
But I'm trading everything to go up to 1 next year if I'm the Baltimore Ravens, and that makes it all better. But it's a shame that it got to this.
Yeah. Yep.
So all right. So now let's go to your side of the ball, Jerron.
Mm-hmm.
Supposedly there's rumors out there saying that Tony Pollard is going to be franchise tagged by the Cowboys. How do you feel about that, man? How do you feel about also Zeke as well?
Zeke, I want to do Zeke first. I was frustrated watching the combine. Jerry Jones the Jones family has a love affair with Zeke is ridiculous.
But at that time,
they talk about him like he can't go nowhere.
At that time, were you happy when they gave him that contract?
No.
Okay.
I hated it. Yep. I hated it then. It's too much.
Yeah.
If he takes a pay cut to damn near league minimum, he can stay. Right. Even then, I'm getting somebody above him. And he'll be my short yardage.
Right.
And if it's 3rd and long, he's pass protecting.
Right.
With Pollard, I'm on the fence. Pollard he's the second best player on our offense. But I'm looking at these cats coming out.
Yeah.
It's tough. Jahmyr Gibbs.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't So why can't he be the Tony Pollard on a cheaper contract, and do the same things, younger, less mileage? Tony Pollard just broke his ankle against San Francisco. If they end up franchising him, I'm okay because they have to franchise. You got to use your franchise. They have to franchise somebody, and I'm okay with Tony Pollard. I'm looking at these young cats coming out, and I'm like, I'm not going to pay them. I'll franchise them and let them go next year. Mm-hmm. But it's okay. The Zeke thing is much more of a controversy to me.
Yeah.
Because if he doesn't take the minimum, he needs to end up in Cincinnati or something somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah, because the franchise is like $10 million, I think, for running back. So you got 10 for Pollard and whatever Zeke's making.
16.
Almost 17.
Wow.
He's making
16.7
16.7.
For a guy who's only going to probably play 40% of the plays for his running back position, if that.
He doesn't need to see that much, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm getting younger. Behind Bijan Robinson, the Roscoe Rayshawn Johnson.
Yeah.
He looked hella good too.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So why am I paying you above minimum when I know you can't make over a 3-yard run?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's been 2 years where you're not breaking 60-yarders anymore. So
yeah, that's crazy. So what about with Pollard?
Pollard, go ahead and give him a franchise. Don't give him a new contract.
Yeah.
There's free agents that'll take less. There's pretty good free. Can you pull up the free agent running backs?
Yeah.
I don't know if you could do that real quick.
Yeah, I got you.
But there's other names that
Williams, Kareem Hunt, Jamal Williams out of Detroit.
I would
Kareem
take
Hunt.
either one of them.
Yeah.
For less than what I'm a. Yep. I like Williams and Kareem Hunt. Yeah. That's the name that needs to replace Zeke right there.
Yeah, right.
That's the name. Get Zeke out of here. Bring in Kareem Hunt.
What up, bro? Say it's taking a little bit.
Oh no, it's cool. We got a couple names already that I take.
Steven's Wi-Fi is slacking right now. No, I'm just kidding. Nah, man, we got
Miles Sanders. Either
Miles Sanders. He might want some money. Yeah, he might want some money, but overall, it's too competitive with the running back.
So right now you got Barkley, Hunt, Penny, Jamal Williams, Josh Jacobs, Mark Ingram, Rex Burkhead, Raheem Morissette, Devontae Foreman, Mike Boone, Boston Scott, Samaje
Perine.
There you go.
And
I'm telling y'all.
And Ronald Jones, Miles Sanders, Giovanni Bernard, Tawan Jones, Jerick McKinnon, and Daryl Williams, Matt Prida. So yeah.
So with that being said, we talking about
Jeff Wilson?
26 million in the backfield. Would you scrap both of those guys for Saquon? Pollard, Zeke, both gone, and bring in Saquon for that same amount of money.
Nah, I'm not. It's just too much allocated to one person. I'd rather do two than one, but I'm already in my mind eliminating Zeke. Pollard, he's franchise worthy. The way he played, he was top 5 running back in the league. But I don't want to give him a brand new contract. I want to use him this year. Let him go. But out of those names, Jeff Wilson, Raheem Mostert, all of those are better. I would get 2 of those rather than pay the 2 we got.
So Jeff Wilson's 27 years old right now.
Deontay Foreman.
Yep.
Yeah,
he played well behind.
He's 26 right now.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, man.
But go ahead and franchise Pollard. I'll allow it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see.
All right. DC, you got anything you want to chat about?
No, not really. But Jerron, did you see? I didn't get a chance to the Washington kid out of Georgia, tight end, Darnell
Washington.
He's a must. I didn't get to see his numbers for the combine, but I seen him play at Georgia. He looked like a man amongst boys.
He's a freak of nature.
Yeah.
A lot of people thought he was going to be a tackle, like kind of how Jason Peters was. Jason Peters was an athletic tight end who was just big, and he transitioned to tackle. This dude right here is 6'6" and 5'8", so almost 6'7", 264 pounds.
Oh my goodness.
Hand size 11 inches, which is like, I think that's the record in hand size for a tight end. 34 and 3/8 inch arms, wingspan 84 inches basically. So that's tackle. These are all tackle.
Yeah, measurements.
If he added 400 pounds, 40 pounds, he would be a tackle.
How much you weigh?
264.
Yeah.
He ran a 4.64.
Ooh, 4.6
at 264.
Yeah.
I will say he did slim down for the combine, but keep him at that weight.
Yes.
And that's Gronk.
Yes.
He's basically Gronk. He's not Gronk wasn't too polished out of Arizona, but that's
I heard he can catch and block.
Yeah.
So man. Smart thing for him might be to put that 30 pounds on and play tackle if you want to make some money.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. He's right there.
Because he's not polished at all at either one. But if he puts on that 30 pounds.
Play tackle, left tackle.
There
you go. 18, 19 million a year right there.
Easy. Easy.
And you bought Tunsil, Fredo. You want to keep him or move on from him?
With Tunsil, let's keep him. Yeah. And also I wanna keep Howard as well.
He said he wants to be the highest paid tackle.
Yeah.
You willing to do that?
Which one?
Laramie Tunsil.
I say do it.
You do?
Yeah.
That'd be tough for me when you read better like that.
Jeremy Tunsil, the highest paid tackle.
Well, like you know,
he's making 22 now, right?
Yeah. So the way I see it, give him another contract. I want to say for at least give him a 3-year contract with the 3rd year being an option.
Oh no! He ain't doing that. If he already said he wants to be the highest paid, he ain't taking that deal.
So that means he gonna want about 3 years, $75 million. That's what he gonna be looking for.
Yeah. Yeah. What's it called? Like so that's what I would do. I say keep him. Your team's still young. You got to protect your quarterback, man. Especially if you get like Bryce Young. Yeah. You have to protect them, man. You need those big bodies, and Tunsil is a great pass protector, man.
Mm-hmm.
And then the running scheme, he's not that great, but I feel like with it, once you get a good center and another tackle, I think your running scheme should be awesome by then. Especially once we got a running back. What's his name?
Pierce.
Once we got Pierce.
Yeah.
If we get a guard and a center, I think we should be good. And then Howard over there on the other side. He's good at the pass and run as well. So yeah. So sign up on Tunsil.
Yeah. If they take Anderson, I'm moving Tunsil.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get whatever I can get. If somebody wants to offer me a 1st round pick, I'll take it. 2nd round pick, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Because you took the defensive end instead of the quarterback at that point. Definitely get what you can get. Because I don't want to pay him $25 million a year, $23 million a year.
Yeah.
For sure. I don't know if he is the best left tackle in the game, but you've had issues in the past, him not want to practice and do just basic stuff, man. And I don't know how he's going to react once he gets that contract.
Yeah.
You know, I'll let somebody else deal with that one.
The thing is, he's still young.
Right.
That's what he's got going for him. The other tackles are Trent Williams. Yeah. He's the best. And some other young cats that are coming up, like the Giants guy is pretty good, but he might be worth it. There's not many tackles like that, but again, like you said, how's he going to act? Is he's good at pass protection. He kind of makes some penalties that kind of scratch your head. Run game, not like he used to be.
Yeah.
But they're going to do it. I think they're going to do it.
This is his 2nd contract,
From the Texans,
they extended him as soon as they got the trade.
Right.
Yeah.
As soon as they got the trade, they extended him. So he's looking for another.
I mean, like right now, he's asking it for the right time, man. So and like right now, like that's what he's doing because he knows, man, this is my time to get paid, and I'm gonna take advantage of it.
Whoever
that's smart.
Agent is,
yeah. I mean, that's smart.
He ain't got one. He is the own agent.
Oh, then
he's the own agent. He don't have an agent.
I gotta applaud him because. So somehow, he looks at the Texans cap space always, and he's like, "All right, I gotta rob him right now."
Yeah. He got Bill O'Brien. He got.
He got Bill O'Brien. Good,
man.
But like, I think with Caserio, like that's why I say if we finally have a decent GM that is not gonna allow him to break the bank, but it's gonna work out in both ways, hopefully, man. But I say give him a deal.
And of course, you got free agency coming up.
Yeah.
You may find a tackle in free agency that's cheaper.
Yeah.
You know? Well, y'all got money to spend.
Yeah.
So,
Well, we'll see what's up. Yeah. But other than that, gentlemen,
I think I'm pretty good. Nothing else new coming out.
Like I'm right here hitting refresh on any more news, and
Jerry Jones said something big is in the works. I think he's lying. I can't.
He says that every year.
No, he said there's a big shoe that's gonna drop. Only thing I can think of that he could be leaning towards is maybe Ramsey.
Oh yeah,
and then Odell. He loves Odell, so in his mind, Hopkins. I still have Hopkins either going to the Giants or to the Patriots. Yeah. Patriots is number 1 on my book. I already see him there. But
I don't think Belichick has ever told Tom Brady that he loves him.
That really sticks in my mind. I still see like they just hugging, talking. He's like, "I love you, man." I'm like, to Hopkins?
He's not even in your team.
Yeah.
about, man.
They're gonna see what they do with Mac Jones
and
the Patriots.
Yeah.
But what's it called? But Bill O'Brien's the OC over there. I don't know how the relationship is with D Hop and Hawkins over there.
Yeah.
Like man, O'Brien's a character, man. Like, you know,
D Hop, go and get that ring, man. I know you still want that money. Go get that ring, man.
Yeah.
There's some guys that could use your services out there.
Yeah.
Titans expected to release Bud Dupree.
Oh,
Man.
I remember when we got him from Pittsburgh, man. I was worried about his Achilles. I think needed to
I think it was
ACL. One of them, he was coming off an injury then. That's he didn't even play. He missed one of the seasons he was there, so that'll be okay.
Yeah.
What else did I see? Oh, Leonard Floyd in was it Leonard Floyd or the defensive end for the Rams?
Oh,
Carter.
what's his name?
I can't remember. So they're talking about releasing him too.
Yeah, it's gonna be between now and the 16th. Yeah, it's gonna.
Yeah, Leonard Floyd expected to be released if they can't trade him. At this point, Aaron Donald, how much is it going to cost? Because y'all throwing everything out. Aaron Donald.
He might request the trade. No, he may request. He was supposed to. He said he was going to retire last year until he got that big contract.
I know, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much all I got, guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
Still waiting to see where Ramsey goes.
You think Saquon gets the deal?
No.
Yeah.
I think Saquon
he's walking then.
He's walking.
God.
I think he's walking, and I don't
think he's gonna play under the franchise if they do that.
No. Well, no. I think if he gets franchise, I think he'll play. But this will be it.
Yeah.
And then we got to see what Daniel Jones. If Daniel Jones plays on the franchise, Saquon's gone.
Yeah.
If Daniel Jones gets $40 million, I think Saquon needs to want to leave.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah. So how'd y'all feel about that release of getting Galladay?
Kenny Galladay?
About that time.
Yeah.
They should have done that during the season.
Yeah.
You might see Kenny Galladay in the XFL next year.
Yes. Yeah. Swap him out with Josh Gordon.
And also,
right. Josh Gordon's going crazy over there.
And also, Leonard Fournette.
We called it. We talked about that last episode.
Yeah, we did.
So Leonard Floyd.
Yeah.
I mean, Fournette.
Yeah.
That's another person.
Mike Evans.
Bring him to Dallas.
Yeah.
He's still young.
Yeah,
Does he have his age?
He is 28.
He's still young enough.
Yeah. 2 more years.
I'll give him a little contract. Zeke, you gone.
Yep.
Pollard, you on the franchise tag.
I think he's going to go to a team that's competitive.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, that's what he
I
think he said he wants to be with a competitive team.
Yeah. Buffalo, get on the phone.
Yeah.
Also, Mariota got released from the Falcons.
He should have. He quit anyway.
Yeah. XFL.
Yeah, quit.
Yeah.
Man, speaking of XFL, man, yesterday I went to the Roughnecks game.
Oh, did you?
Yeah?
Yeah, I did, man. So they were playing in San Antonio.
Yeah.
Man, I even forgot the name. It's a weird name.
That's Hines Ward team, ain't it? I think Hines Ward the coach of them.
Maybe that's why they lost.
The yellow and black. Whatever.
Yeah. So I went over there yesterday, man. It was pretty cool, man.
The Brahmas.
The Brahmas. Yeah, the Brahmas. I went over there and man, you know what? The crowd's into it, man.
That's good. That's a good thing.
Was it? I want to say, man, like, because right now they're playing over there at the U of H stadium.
Okay.
And they only got the first level open up. They don't have the second level open.
Right.
But it was a big. It was a good crowd, man. I'm not saying it was a full crowd, but it was a big turn up.
Did they win?
Yeah, they won. It was 22-7.
Yeah. They hadn't lost the game.
Yeah.
From the first XFL, they was 5-0.
They're still undefeated.
Yeah, they still undefeated.
Yeah, still undefeated.
Houston?
Yeah, they was 5-0 and COVID shut it down.
Yeah.
And now this year they still hadn't lost.
Yeah, so saw Wade Phillips out there. He's the head coach.
Yeah.
T-Mac was in the building over there.
I hope they make it. I hope the XFL
I hope so too,
man.
Works out.
I hope so too, because we're talking about, man, this right here gives players chance to get some film on them, and also players start in the career that if they still want to earn some money, it's not much is what they're earning, but everybody gets paid the same,
right?
In the XFL, and you get paid more if you win. You know, so if you win every game, you get paid more, and also if you make the playoffs, you get paid more. You win the championship, you get paid more than all that. But yeah, man, like it felt like a college game to me, but not like a freaking SEC college game, but like something like the U of H type of stature.
I wish the NFL would just go ahead and adopt it.
Because
you're the Fredo, kind of like baseball. You get hurt, you go down here for rehab. You know, just so you're just sitting around doing nothing. That would be nice. They got the money to do it. Just go ahead and do it.
What's it called? So but I wonder how would that work out, because in the NFL you got 32 teams, and right now the XFL only got 8.
Right.
I wonder how that will work out. Or you open up more leagues. I mean, more teams.
You might,
but you got to think before the cuts. There's like 90 people on the team.
Yeah.
When preseason they got like 90 guys.
Yeah.
And they have to get down to 53. Yeah. So some of those guys they can play, just ain't no room.
Yeah.
So you just put them in the XFL and watch them.
Yeah.
And see if they improvement.
Yeah, I would do it like divisions. Like the AFC South has a division.
Yeah.
Your whole team, everybody like sends their players down or whatever, like
practice
that.
squad players they got.
Yeah, something like that, or do it like divisions, and use them even if you draft the cat. Like let's say you draft Van Ness.
Yeah.
Start him out in the XFL.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Get him some snaps and then bring him up through the ranks.
Yeah.
I would like that. Kind of like how soccer does it.
Yeah.
But
and they should, like all the guys that go undrafted, they should let those teams draft them.
Yeah.
The XFL teams should be able to draft those guys. A lot of them gonna go undrafted.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely. But that was fun though, and I wanted to buy me a Roughneck shirt. I go over there, man. Like, I'm thinking, I was like, man, you know what, man? If it's like $15-$20, I'll get one, man. And I'm talking about $35, bro. I was like, come on,
for
man.
a shirt,
for
t-shirt,
a shirt, bro. And then, and now I was curious how much for a hoodie. They said $60, bro. Yeah. I was like, calm down, bro.
They calm down.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to see what their merchandise looks like. I'll give me a Roughnecks hoodie.
I mean, the hoodie I wanted, it was nothing spectacular, man. Just had the logo right there. It was a blue one. It was like regular, like $60, bro. Like, geez, man. Calm down, man.
At Dick's, they're $55 too. So you're not gonna find them anywhere cheap. If
not, you gotta buy the bootleg one.
Yeah, bootlegs go for $40. I would give me a Houston Roughnecks just to be different,
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah, man. But yeah, I went out there yesterday.
So it was a good time.
I liked it. I feel like the Roughnecks are a really good team, man. It does help that you got Wade Phillips over there. But yeah, man, like I had a good time. And the game was at 7:00. It was nice and cool, and I know that, and down here in Houston, that ain't gonna last forever, man.
Right.
But as people from California would say, that's California weather right there.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. But it was good though, man. That the crowds are getting into it, man. And like y'all said, man, hopefully it does last.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But other than that, guys.
But yeah, that's all I got.
I think that's it, Fredo.
That's it. All right. Well, thank you for tuning in for today's episode. If you haven't, please go ahead and follow us on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Just type us in. You'll be right there. For those that do show love for the support since day one, thank you so much for tuning in. And for the new viewers out there, man, if you like what you saw right here, please give us a like on the videos and go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well. But other than that, guys, we'll see y'all next week with some information with free agency coming around next week. And we're going to see what players are going to be signed or traded or let go. But other than that, man, I'll see y'all next week. All right, guys. Later.
Later.
Stay tuned. Peace out.